Hi, church family. I just wanted to take a moment to make this video for you. I'm just sitting here at my desk getting ready to leave for the end of the day, but I wanted to make this video because I knew you'd be getting your end of the year giving statements, and I would like to just make a few comments to you as you look at those. I don't know about you, but at the end of the year, or at the beginning of the year rather, I'm looking at all my receipts and stuff for getting my taxes together, and it is just amazing to look at how much money goes in and out of my hands throughout the year. And I don't know if it's that way for you, but it's just one of those times where you step back and you realize that we really are stewards of what God has given us, that everything we have is a blessing from Him, and we are to be stewards of that blessing. And so with that in mind, I just want to say thank you for your faithfulness. Thank you for your faithful giving. Our church has always been so generous, and we've always had plenty to meet our needs and plenty to be able to give out. And so with that, just wanted to celebrate a few things, and that is first, that last week we were able to send a check to Water Missions for Haiti for $40,000, 10,000 of which we collected at church on Sunday, and another 30 that we have set aside as the church brings in money. We always set aside money to give away. And so currently we're giving away about 11% of what we bring in to ministries outside of the church, and another 10% we're using to support the school and to support families within the school. And so it's a real blessing for me to say that as a church we give away over 20% of what we bring in, and we want to continue to grow in our giving every year. And so with that as a testimony, I also want to make it a challenge to you, is that this year you would look back at what you gave in 2009, and that you would decide in 2010 that you would be even more generous. And you would know that as you do that, the elders of this church are being very prayerful about all the resources that we have been called to steward. And we want to be, as a church body, a reflection of an example of what we want you to be as individuals, and so that we would grow in our giving corporately and we would grow in our giving individually. And with that in mind, there's another area that we are being challenged in as a church, and that is in paying down our debt. And we have about $1 million in debt that we want to pay off, and we want to do that over the next 3 years. And so even as we encourage you to pay off your debt and your family and to grow in your giving, we just want to give you an opportunity to help the church out as we pay off our debt. And I would certainly love if we were able to pay it off quicker than 3 years, but we've made a commitment to do that over the next 3 years. And we know that as soon as we do, it's going to give us an opportunity to give even more money away. And so the end result is not that we would have better or nicer things, but that we would be freed up to give away more. And we want to truly live out what it means to say, when the scripture says it is better to give than to receive. And so I pray that that's true for your family this year. And just again, want to say thank you for your generosity. And we're excited to see what 2010 brings us as the Lord blesses us to be a blessing.